Hey guys, it's Trace. Look where I am, back again. Perfect day to work from my porch here, and I'm so happy to be back on it again. I know for many of you, me rocking on my porch goes way back to 3 years ago, doing some of my first videos here, relaxing on my porch. Bipping about narcs. And particularly the ones in my life. So, well, today I wanted to talk about this timeline that is going on here for narcissists, and how that works. This timeline that basically you're going to have and they're going to have. It's a timeline, and the time is eventually going to be up, especially if you get your hands on this information. So before I get started, I just want to thank those of you that have continued to support my channel. Please make a note that your donations to my channel really helped for me to keep this going and help me to be able to keep this channel running. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for those of you that do send donations. Also, I am taking people every single day for coaching. So if you are having a bad day, and that's usually how it works, and that's why I set up my business this way. If you're having a bad day, reach out to me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. I have stayed up to the wee hours to meet with people from other countries. I will do whatever I can to help as many people as I can. So don't forget to reach out to me to get some help. Also, the prayer and fast group is starting up again for June, for the next month in a few weeks. So if you're interested in joining my prayer and fast group, please email me. Also, the Zoom social is going really well. Everybody's enjoying themselves. You guys can join. It's only $15. It's the cheapest thing I have going here. That you get actual 4 one-hour sessions to talk and meet other people from the channel, and be able to know who you're talking to on the channel here. That's why I set it up that way. So if you're interested in joining, again, email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com so I can get you signed up for the Zoom social, and we get to meet each other here through YouTube. Okay, I received this email. Dear Trace, it's a really big honor to give you and your channel, to give to you and your channel. I cannot begin to express how much you've helped me through such a difficult time. I love how you speak of the spiritual aspects of the narcissist and God too. You have an incredible amount of wisdom and experience. The way you share your story and your life is very heartwarming to me and everyone who loves you and your channel. I appreciate that, Lori, because I appreciate any feedback I get about the channel. It just helps me to keep going here. Wow, if I were to try and share my experiences, where would I begin? You know, I can tell you that it definitely started in childhood. Dad was healthy and loving, but mother, being a borderline disordered person, really set me up for being with narcissistic people. She was so abusive, still is. I'm now no contact for 2 years. Without dealing with too much psychology, I want to tell you that I have come to realize that the similarities between narcissism and borderline disordered people are shockingly similar. My mother with this disorder is also being driven by the demonic realm. It's terrible. As of now, I'm about 16 weeks out of a narcissistic marriage. I believe he's also a sociopath. He moved on with someone else that he met in a bar. I gave him my all, but he got bored a long time ago with me. He is also 61 years old, and I'm almost 60. Right now, I'm just trying to regain my self-esteem. I think that's too difficult after the major rejection. He is also a sex and porn addict. Ah, how shocking, right? Forgive me for going on this much, Trace. It just seems important for me to tell you a piece of my story. Again, thank you with all of my heart for your help. Your fiery, fun personality is so refreshing. I believe everyone feels this way about you and your channel. I'm not sure of the certain topic because you really covered the gamut. Much love to you, Trace. God bless. Sincerely, Lori. I ask when people send me a donation over a certain amount, I always ask, what can I do for you? And I usually ask, would you like to say tell your story, or send me an email with your story, or give me a topic that you'd like me to cover. So anyway, I'm sorry. My allergies are so bad. The pollen out here is nasty. And so you'll be hearing me sniffing away. I'm trying to get this under control before I wind up with an infection, a sinus infection. So, yeah, porn addict at 60. That's right. You heard it. She lived it. She knows. And don't think for a minute, guys, that if you're dealing with this kind of stuff now in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they don't stop. It gets worse. It gets worse before it's ever going to get any better. And there is a timeline. Okay? And this is the timeline, guys. The timeline is you've either had enough and you cut this person out of your life, because it's going to get to that point. Every single person has a breaking point. Or before that happens, Narcie's going to get you out of their life. Okay? Narcie has a timeline for everybody. Everybody in their life. You're on a timeline with these people. And basically, once you've pulled the mask off, once you've had enough with their crap and they realize they can't get to you anymore, they can't use you for what they're trying to use you for, they can't get their way with you the way they once could, they're done with you. They're done. Okay? So don't think for 1 minute that because you've stuck it out with this person, or maybe this person's showing you some changes right now. Guys, they always resort back to who it is they truly are at their core. And they cannot help this. They could be giving you some good behavior. There's a timeline to that, because they're always going to resort back to who they truly are at their core. And that's just the way it is. There is a timeline. Everybody is disposable in the narcissist world. Everybody is disposable. And like I said, it's either going to get to the point that you yourself are not going to tolerate this anymore. You've had enough. You got your hands on some education. You're getting wise to it all. And I hope that's not a bee that they're chasing. And you're getting, I don't know how the bees are getting in here. And you're getting wise to it all. And that's how it's gonna turn out, one way or another. But there is a timeline. And most people that have a half of a brain realize they can't keep doing this. They can't keep doing this for the rest of their life. They don't care what their age is. They've had enough. And they realize this is not living life. This is not living life to its fullest. This is not what life is supposed to be about. Is tolerating someone's continuous toxicity. Okay? So if you're listening to this video today, and you happen to be in a relationship with a narcissist, or you happen to know somebody very close to you that's in a relationship with a narcissist, please help them get their hands on some wisdom, some education on this. Send them my videos. You guys, you even just sharing my videos, I can see on YouTube how many people share my videos. You sharing my videos on other platforms, commenting, subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, that's what's helping spread this awareness. You're all a part of this bigger picture, and you have to know that. You know that you're helping do your part. So, yes, as you can see here, what Lori has written, and some of us guys, it's the fact that we were used to somebody in our family pre-programming us to tolerate these buffoons in our life. Something or somebody happened to us, a lot of us, not all of us, but many of us. As children, there was somebody in our life that exhibited rotten behavior, narcissistic behavior, that got us thinking that, oh, this kind of feels familiar. I'm used to this. And as you can see, this is Lori's story. But as you can also see, Lori is 60 years old and she got out. She's 16 weeks out. Well, now 17, 18 weeks out about. And she's going to have a good life. And that means that, there is going to be an end to this. And I don't want any of you out there for your end to be a terrible ending. Because if you don't get out, I don't know how to say this lightly. If you don't get out, your life is going to go down the tubes. Slowly but surely. It might be so strategic you don't even recognize that it's happening, but you're not living life. Dealing with people like this. Always having to walk on eggshells. Always waiting for them to pull their next stunt. Oh, they're being really good right now. Yep. How long is that going to last? There's a timeline, so don't forget it. Well, guys, that was my message for everybody today. I want you guys to realize this. You are disposable to them. If they're around in your life and they've been keeping you around in your life and they're doing rotten things on the side and you've caught them, and you've caught them multiple times, it's only going to get worse. And I know that from experience. And so do many of the people I work with, and so do many of the people that comment on this channel and subscribe to this channel. You guys know what I'm talking about. So do yourselves a favor. Get away from toxic people. They are not worth it. We have one life to live. That is it. We don't get another chance here on planet Earth. I don't believe. Okay? I believe we are going somewhere else after this. And what we do here matters. If you are disrespecting yourself by tolerating clowns and buffoons and toxic individuals in your life that are doing nothing but deplete from your life, take away, and they are taking away your happiness, it is time to get them out. Get them out of your life and move along and have a good life. That's my message today, and I don't care who it is. I don't care who in your family. I don't care. I don't care. If they are messing around with your happiness, they gotta go. I am Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together.